FNaF news. I'm your host, the TNT Muffin. Today we're going to be talking about FNaF Plus gameplay and also a few other things. So the official FNaF Plus Twitter account tweeted a thing saying development showcase 1 of 3. So, you know, 3 little things showing some stuff in development. This first part had a video showing some of the gameplay. I won't play the whole thing, but I will put it in the description if you want to go watch it. You know, the opening of the doors, the closing of the doors, turning on the lights, stuff like that. And also a new mechanic, which is pretty interesting. This was already sort of like in the other FNaF games where the cameras do turn, but this time they turn a lot bigger and you can actually control it. You can pan left or right. I'm assuming in the game there is going to be stuff that can appear on the left side or the right sides of the cameras, so you are probably going to have to pan over to the left or right to see what's coming at you. And then this was 1 out of 3, you know, the 2 and 3 and the 3 and 3 were basically just like higher quality images of stuff that's in the video, so let's go look at those. First of all, you can see the office here. There's the Celebrate poster. The sun in the background is looking a little bit creepy. You can see that puppet mask on the wall. That also looks pretty creepy. I think the puppet design is pretty interesting in this. Curious what the body is going to look like, if it's going to be a little different as well. There's the Cupcake, best character in the game. You know, the Cupcake with the mustache. He's also holding a cupcake. That's interesting, serving up his homies. And then there's a little balloon boy guy on the shelf. It is pretty cool that it's not just FNaF 1 characters. I like that they're incorporating some of the FNaF 2 guys as well. Second image here, this isn't like a camera or anything. This is still the office. It's the left side. You can see that there's the door. In this game, you press levers or like pull them up or down to close and open the doors. You don't press a button, but you do press a button for the lights. So there's also a light there. So the rules: don't waste power, don't laze around, don't take the pens, don't let customers inside, don't make weird noises, don't stain the carpets, and don't allow refunds. Next, there's Cam 1B, not anything too interesting in this one to talk about. So now we got the right side of the office. You can see there is actually a door button and a light button. Maybe these were like earlier versions of the game that they're putting in or something, because I think in the video you did see that the right side, it did still have the lever. So maybe it was originally going to be like this and they changed it or something like that. You can see there's a little sign on the top right that says 0 nights since last incident, so that's a little bit concerning. And you can also see on this side the window is gated off, so I guess there must be an animatronic from this side that's strong enough to break through glass, which is concerning. Here are the bathrooms. There's not really much to note on this one. Here's Cam 2, kind of like a storage closet. You can see a vacuum pretty similar to Mr. Hugs. There's a lost and found. There's a missing persons poster, so you know, maybe you guys should check the back rooms. I feel like that's where the missing person might be, or inside of one of the animatronics. So 0 nights since last incident in a different frame, and now we've got missing person. This place doesn't seem very safe to me. This camera, we've got Helpy safety tips. Don't run, don't yell, don't scream, don't poop on the floor, stay close to mom, don't touch Freddy, don't hit, and leave before dark. Thank you. There's also this section of the board that says My Day with some drawings similar to the ones in the FNaF games. I do want to mention real quick that if you look at the power, the usage, the 12 AM, and the night 2, you can see that it's a little different than it was in like different cameras. So I don't know if this is different stages of development, like he's changing the UI and stuff like that. It might just be different stages of development, because there was also that, you know, part in the right side of the office where the door and the light were different. Camera 10, you can see there's a bunch of electrical stuff, high voltage. So yeah, FNaF Plus is looking very cool. I'm excited for the game to release. Still on the topic of Fanverse, Popgoes Arcade Steam page is now up, so you can put it on your wish list. Also some other stuff. Apparently in the game there are going to be paint buckets that you can collect, which can allow you to customize your room or like Popgoes' vest. So you can get Popgoes absolutely dripped out. I think it's going to be a pretty cool game as well. And still on the topic of Popgoes Arcade, Hex tweeted, will you guys be interested in other Hex FNaF merch that wasn't plushies? Asking for a friend. Johnny Blocks replied with, you guys did a stellar job with those character cards. For those of you that don't know, the Hex plushies, each of them comes with a little card with the character on it. If only there was an upcoming officially endorsed FNaF project releasing in the future that features a bunch of amazingly awesome trading cards. Kane Carter says, holy facts. So yeah, like we mentioned in a different video, Popgoes Arcade is going to have trading cards that you can collect. So it would be pretty cool if Hex made them a real thing that you can buy. But that's all the news we have today. If you want to subscribe, click the button on top of my head. If you want to watch one of my last news videos, you can click that button over there. And if you want to see some other video I made, click that button over there. And I'll see you when we get some more news on FNaF Plus and stuff like that.